Cool. So open data, just as a reminder for everyone. So Hector Dominguez, Open Data Coordinator. I'm also coordinating privacy surveillance technologies. The city of Portland has one of the oldest open data ordinance in the country. So the first open data ordinance was approved by City Council in 2009. Then we have a new revised open data ordinance in 2017, which basically is telling all the city agencies that the data that we have has to be open access, is open by default, and it's just a way in which we can spread the activities that we do as a city. Uh-huh. It's also a tool for transparency, for communications and connecting with companies, with nonprofit organizations, academia, and other parties as well. So open data is that can be freely used, right? Reused and distributed by anyone. Open data also at the same time protects privacy, and it needs to assure there is a minimum quality and integrity in that in everything that we release. So it involves some internal processes and procedures to make sure that data quality is the best that we can offer. The open data, as I mentioned, is a bridge for transparency and public engagement. People can understand why and how we make decisions at the city of Portland and city agencies as well. And at the end, also open data empowers communities. And one of the biggest dreams is just to have open data, this idea of open data not only be part of city government, because we need to do it, for transparency, public trust, but also it's an encouragement for companies, for nonprofit organizations, for universities to release data as open, so we can start building this ecosystem and use that information in general for making better decisions and understand better what's happening in town. So open data has different principles, and there are a few frameworks around. So this is more or less what we are following in Portland. So it has to be public, it has to be accessible, meaning that both people and computers can actually have access to the data and information. It has to be described, meaning that it's documented, people understand and can find information about that data that we are releasing, the models that we are using, and all that is reusable. So we can actually take data for one purpose and then reuse it for other as we need it. It's open, right? It's complete. So we may make all the best efforts to make sure that everything that we need is there. Timely, is actually current, is actually in real time. Sometimes data is 5 years ago, and that's with that information. Sometimes we need to make decisions, but we are making decisions with outdated data, and that's it's not the best. And it has to be managed post-release, meaning that we sort of can track a little bit about what's happening with that data. So at the same time, we are also protecting privacy, as I mentioned. So the city of Portland in 2018 has this set of privacy principles. So data in our program has two sides. One is the openness of data. The other one is protecting privacy. So we look into ways of keeping personal identifiable information, confidential information, information that we cannot disclose for many different reasons, information that maybe we need to disclose in public record requests, but it may create some impact. So we keep it restricted. And also we try to keep it for the sole purpose for which it was collected. So the data that we collect needs to bring this utility to agencies and the communities that we serve. And at the same time, we just are encouraging agencies to collect the minimum amount of that private and sensitive information just for what we need. We are also looking into data for when automated decision systems or algorithms like artificial intelligence require. We encourage using data in an ethical and not discriminatory way, of course. So open data, the end of all this, it just becomes this business intelligence tools for decision making, also a tool for community engagement, for creating more transparency. And you can visit our different open data portals throughout the city to understand information about traffic from people, public safety from obviously Portland Police, from BOEC, from Fire and Rescue, how the Portland uses the budget. So there is budget information. If you go to Portland Maps, and later today we're going to have a great presentation about how Portland Maps can be used. So you can find a lot of information there about on a map on different layers of on how the city lives, how the city moves, and what's happening in our city through maps. So with all that, so closing up this short presentation and introduction to open data. So we are constantly working on improvement. We have been working for a while on trying to integrate all these different sources of data available to the public in one single catalog. We are working with our corporate geographic information system team on make that possible. So the current open data portal is actually hosted there with them. And you know, we have an open data handbook, which is a guide on how we do data curation, data integrity checks, and how we start like building all these processes to make sure that the data has the right quality, and we follow the privacy checks that we need to do. We are actually this year, we are hoping to do a revision of that, which that handbook, and then make something that is more aligned to what we have right now. And then once, you know, working on the open data portal, we hope to get more public engagement. It's not everything comes with cost. Everything comes with required talent. We are also working with our Bureau of Technology Services at the citywide. If there is an ongoing effort around better data management in general, so we coordinate with BTS, the Bureau of Technology Services, on all that as well. So today we're going to have really wonderful, this is my information, so you can see it if you are looking at the recording, so you can pause it. And my email is hector.dominguez@portlandoregon.gov. And please visit our website for the Smart Cities program. All right, so let's stop here. And let me see. Today we are going to have a great presentations.